recreational crop. This is for this is for anything that you're growing. If you want to bring out, that terpene and flavonoid profiles in whatever you're growing, FOOP is the way to do it. Keep it organic. And you know what?
Let's spin this wheel and get it done.
We're gonna spin a wheel, and then we're gonna bring on
Michael
Camp. So hold on for just a second here, and
poop around and find out, Jess said.
Foop around and find out. Okay, did I?
What do you do?
I think I just lost the StreamYard tool.
Well, if you pull it back up and put the surprise back in, it'll collect all the hashtags that have already been hashtagged. But we can ask them to hashtag again.
All right, let's try this.
Try this again.
Yeah. We went down.
How'd it go down?
I don't know. Because we had 20 when we were there before.
All right, guys.
15.
Hashtag. Well, I don't know. So put it up there and tell them to hashtag again. Or I'll tell them. You guys hashtag again.
All right. All right. Let's throw some new hashtags in there because I'm just having all kinds of issues tonight. Oh, Honeycomb Hydro. That is Michael Camp. He is sitting patiently
waiting backstage.
Waiting backstage. And this isn't one of
You can go ahead and bring him up.
I think
or you want to spin this?
I think we will. Well, let's. I'll tell you what. Let's spin this real quick and get this out of the way.
All right, that's up to you.
Yeah, we still have hashtags coming in.
You control the spinning.
Yeah. All right, we're going to bring Michael up, and
we can leave that up and bring Michael up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can. You're doing it now.
Yeah. And then just adjust your.
There we go. You
all right. There we go.
Boom. Nailed it.
Michael, namaste. Welcome. And you are just an amazing man. You've got so much going on. Now I've been kind of telling people about you're going to be announcing Seeds of Change. Let's do it, brother. Tell them all
Make your announcement.
No, absolutely. Well, my name's Michael Camp. Honeycomb Hydro is my company, and saving the planet with the plant is the purpose. Through that, we do we facilitate the navigation of our mission and purpose through edutainment. Is the easiest one word description. So Seed the Change can be found at seedthechange.live. It is a community cultivation challenge, which will be bringing in many subject matter experts and specialists, if you will, on AI. What does that mean? Blockchain, NFT, augmented reality, virtual reality, metaverse, interaction, building, tokenization, crypto, and all that really buzzwords that probably made you feel a little one way or another. If that didn't, Seed the Change is also a purpose of seeding the change of understanding of politics and what I like to call being a politician. And through the education and edutainment of this plant, being able to activate and empower the people, which we are the most powerful thing here on this planet, especially right now with presidential election. Currency is your vote. Know your worth. We empower your worth. We help you through the traumas of levels of seeding the change. We have 3 growing competitions, or grow-offs, because competition we're trying to leave as a word out. But there is a level of, being able to maybe compete with yourself, right? And that paradigm shift in mindset. We've got 24 different judges, 24 special guests, 24 artists, musicians, and Master Roachee, he fits in pretty much all three of those categories in the level of who he is and what he does. We have amazing media partners, and what we call of everything is impact partnerships. And through Metaverse Radio and United Empowerment Party and the National Industrial Hemp Coalition and everyone else, we will be making a major impact and doing it in really. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It fell off, and then we're back though. We're right. We're all right.
Right. Yeah. No, we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
I just changed the layout of the screen.
Yeah, I just changed the layout of the screen.
Beautiful. So yeah, no. Yeah, so that's a little gist of what Seed the Change is about. Growers will be able to be, encouraged, empowered, and judged by a level of their growing capabilities, their sharing capabilities, the purpose of what they're doing, by greats like Joshua Robert Castaneda is a name most probably don't know. You'll get to know him. He's really large movers and shakers and impact makers in the level of this plant well before I was born. We've built a platform to facilitate the continuation of what these people have fought for, what the industry truly is, and what the culture around it, the love that's involved, right? Being able to empower it. So
now this is a little different than normal growing competition, because this is open to everybody.
Well,
no
United
matter where
States,
you
Canada,
live.
United States, Canada, know your rights, be aware where you're at 100%. But yes, at the level for the next one to be the global and be a Canna Cup, but globally through the proper nomenclature, which is KANEH. But we won't go into how important words are and what all that means and how we're able to invoke our rights. What is land ownership? What is burial rights? What is a 508c1a? How, the whys, the internals of navigation to empower yourself and maintain and keep and claim your rights that most have taken away. Yeah, we're not here for the grow off level, is to empower the growers through it, educate everyone along the way, but then to facilitate descheduling this plant. That's our goal. There is ways. Schedule 3's happening and all this. It's nonsense if you look into what happens, what could happen, right? Is the government going to do what it's always done? Let's look at history, probability, right? So how can we leverage?
I'm going to hold on. I'm going to hold you right there for just a second. Crystal, we have a Facebook user. You want to tell them what they need to do?
Okay, so Facebook user, you need to back out. You need to go to www.streamyard.com/Facebook, streamyard.com/Facebook, and give StreamYard permission to view your name, and so that we can see who you are in the comments.
That's right. And while we're taking, I'm going to hold you just for a second longer, Michael, because we are going to go ahead and spin this wheel.
And the surprise.
There we go. Spinning that wheel. Misty Walker, come on down.
Misty, are you still here?
I just saw her just a few minutes ago, so I think that she is still here.
Waiting for Misty to come to the chat, please.
Yeah. So anyway, Misty, well, we'll wait to see if she shows up to tell her what she's won. Very good. Very good. So now, Michael, you're using a lot of words and stuff that there's Misty Walker. Congratulations, Misty.
She's active.
On this one, she's got a.
What you need to do, Misty, is you need to email or message me with your mailing address and your email address.
On this one?
On this one.
Okay.
Because that's your mystery gift that you're putting together.
Yeah.
So yes, I need the email and I need your Yes, there we go. Kathleen, we see you. We see you. Wonderful. But yes, Misty, do that and we will get this out to you. We're doing a little bit different with our shipping now. So everything will be put together as far as email notifications and tracking information. So, yep, send that to me.
I don't know how to do that one, the mystery. But
What?
okay, I don't know how we're gonna do the mystery one.
Well, that's for you to. That's your
Anyhow, yeah. I mean, like the other ones, yeah. Okay, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyhow, let's go back to Michael. I'm
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah. Back to Michael.
Oh,
Michael,
I like
how
watching
you
you
doing,
guys.
buddy?
I like watching you guys interact. This is fun.
No, we're just kind of lost.
Congratulations, Misty. She's
He's been
she's
sick
an
for
active
3
one.
days.
She supports the community. I'm glad to see her name win. That's always good to see a person that's out supporting like she does. Get treated.
Absolutely. So
We got a person asking about the website for the name again. You nailed that one, so you take care of that one. How did I let Facebook see my name?
okay, www.streamyard.com/Facebook. And give them permission.
That may have been way too fast for anybody to understand.
www.streamyard.com/Facebook.
And that's how you get on
Or depending on how you're viewing, if you're viewing through GrowFam or GrowFam Homestead, just back out and go click on the top. It's the links in the description. I don't think it's in the description on yours.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But anyways.
Oh, there we go. Timothy Martin took care of us.
Boom.
Thank you, Timothy.
Thank you, Timothy. Coming riding in on the white horse to save the day. We love it. Thank you. You see, I love being around, smart people. And, that's the kind of smart people I need. Timothy Martin.
Michael, too.
Yes, Michael's no doubt. Just really. But Michael, you use a
Josh,
lot of,
hold on real quick, though. Joshua, that bong is a special K bong. So every one is one of one. So you may have had one like it, but they're all one of one bongs. And we do have a discount code, Seed the Change 24. I'll put that up in there in the website. And
absolutely. Yeah. So make sure once again, tell everybody how they can find it's seedthechange.live.
Seedthechange.live, correct.
Now,
that is
Michael, you're using a lot of big words that I was struggling to understand. Can you kind of dumb it down for the rest of us?
Dumb it down for us.
One word, edutainment. Right, the easier is to talk about like what we're doing and how we're doing it. We focus on education. We do it through things that people want that entertain them. I'll put the United Empowerment Party. So UnitedEmpowermentParty.org. Spell it right? Hell yeah, I'm still typing straight. So so there's the United Empowerment Party.
You don't have to put it up on the screen because you're streaming to different platforms.
So that is a political entity founded, recognized by the federal government as such, founded upon cannabis and the solutions of it. The founders of it was Safita Mills and her brother Reggie Noble. The world knows him as Redman the Rapper. So we are leveraging a group of individuals like himself, yourself, myself, Master Roachee, all of us as a collective, because we're all as important as the next. To have, while cameras are watching, things are happening, the voice be heard. Not just out of face, like places like this are important, but activating a civic engagement, levels of how we can leverage this virtual world where COVID placed us, where we became ninjas, right? where
Right.
you can't stop the communication, you can't stop the purpose, right? We found ways to empower with it, to get people to physical events. So like what? If you're in Texas area or you're wanting to go to South by Southwest at Levels, we'll be there. National Cannabis Week is 415 through 420 in DC. 418, 19, and 20 is some pretty huge stuff. We'll be there with Wu-Tang, Redman, and some pretty crazy at Washington, D.C. while we're simultaneously with Young Dirty Bastard and I Wear Art Walk in L.A. because we use virtual reality.
I am envious of. I would love to be at DC over the 420.
Oh, you will be. You will be. You're the levels of
virtually.
how we are leveraging your purpose and what you want to do for your state, and how you want to step further. I don't know what all of you've expressed publicly and things, because many things are discussed, right? But to empower individuals to voice how they feel at a political forum level, locally, statewide, federal wide, like there's opportunity. People do what they do and love certain ways. The only way to change is through policy if we're going to live here. While we educate how, if you look at it from this other way, you can claim your rights, and now the policies are different. But most of us recognize that we live here, we try to adhere to the laws, and cannabis is crazy in the lack of continuity. What's legal one place isn't even legal the same state in a different county, right? It's crazy. So to take all of that craziness, help people understand their voice does matter, and being able, like, the importance of what we're doing is political. It is yes, it's all these amazing events, but watch what is discussed, why we're doing these things. And the plant happens to be the liquidity pool, the empowerment tool, the topic, the hot discussion level, right? Because these individuals that manage what we do in our life and what we're legally able to do don't know jack shit about the plant. And that's where, hell yes, you're going to be there at DC, because we wouldn't have it another way. We're doing a huge rally on the 18th. All right, just so everyone know, Redman's birthday's the 17th. So who knows what'll be going there, but the 18th, absolutely. The 19th, absolutely. The 20th, absolutely, because it's sitting down and speaking with the movers, the shakers, and what needs to be done, right?
And I want to thank you for getting me involved in the National Empowerment Party, is because I tried to run on the Libertarian ticket in Indiana last go around and had all kinds of issues. So now I'm moving to this party.
Absolutely. And then when it comes through, the listeners, the people going to these replays, Indiana as a whole, we're going to need your votes, right? We've got petitions that's needing signed. We have activations that we can leverage within. Hemp, industrial hemp. I'm also the Illinois State Director of the National Industrial Hemp Coalition, and then also the Chief Technical Officer of Earth Mother Network, and then associate producer of this and some other things of this. And silly ass titles just means a lot of work, because this is passion, this is purpose, this is aligning these things together. And it just happens we have these huge events that we get to share it. You get to experience it if you take that leap into educating on virtual reality, augmented reality. What do those mean? We'll have that for you. But we have the level of one click to Google to go into something most don't know about, right? That they hear about, they read about, and there's typically a fear element. So cannabis helps that. And you're going to go in not knowing too much of what, or maybe thinking you knew something, and you're going to be coming out with multiple crypto wallets and digital assets that allow you to come to these events and be treated VIP, and levels of capabilities through tech that helps empower the whole purpose of this plant globally. So It's at a pretty amazing
I mean,
time we live.
it is, and you have been passionate about this, since we met. I mean, you have been, working in on the forefront of some of these technological advances, moving us into areas that nobody ever dreamed was possible.
It's just being aware and kind of going with the vibe, right? The energy shows itself.
Right.
Find out what it is and don't do it half-assed, whatever that is. So, right? Dive in
right.
and dive in.
Yep.
Be aware, right? That's all you can do, and have the proper intent. But then you've also got to be aware of where you're at, what you're going to fix. It's solution based. So, it seemed in that trend setting aspect and in the tech level, but it's really of my personal, it's getting ahead of and knowing how to use these tools before the same people that place us in economic slavery uses it against us. They already have the tools of news and media, right? This psychological social conditioning that we could talk very deep in, and that's why we have spaces for that. And and it's with like all of, yes, I've talked a lot of it's all about growing better, being better, empowering better, love, not war. And we get to introduce these huge networks and other events, because I only mentioned two. We've got, every month we have a huge event. May is going to be Emerald Cup. June, we've got a huge event we're not announcing yet, but of the month's focus with empowerment of all people. And we'll just leave it at that. July, we're looking at I Wear Art Walk in New York, and it's just August is Earthstock, Cantana Fest, the 30th anniversary of the White Buffalo. What's that? Right? All of these great things that are going on that we're leveraging this tech so you all can attend as well. Some don't want to attend, so we'll have individuals attending and streaming and it's something just like this, so you can at least see what's going on and then be encouraged to come and attend. So
I love it. You are multiplying the message by the power, the factor of 10 by what you're doing. And it is going to be, I think, just incredible. Penny Lane was telling me that you did something with her digitally that was really cool.
Yeah, she was technically the first attorney in the Mega City Metaverse. So I kind of built some virtual environments. We placed it in multiple metaverse platforms, and it was considered a decentralized. We focused on a lot of the pain points in the industry to take care of it for others to come in, with mass adoption and adoption at the forefront. So that means everybody coming in and playing, being able to do it in ways that they're used to already doing things, like connecting with Google. Connecting Google to a crypto to go through and do wallets and all this other interoperability could terrify the hell out of people. But if it's seamless, and then they are understanding what they're doing it after they already did it and it didn't hurt, now we can empower what was done. Right? Especially when that free, that it's like going to something like this and walking away because they attended the individuals in the chat that's adding value, because they filled with these requirements. They could walk away with a digital asset that's a one-of-one piece of art from somebody in the community that is their receipt for being here, or a proof of attendance is what they call it. So there's lots of ways to just educate what's here, teach the AI levels of this text, these softwares, and really empower take control of what's changing, because the change is here and now.
Yes, it is.
If you're not familiar with like at least 5 different AI systems, there's a lot going on, is what I could say. Maybe,
Now, how do people tap into what you're doing? Where do they access where do they access this information?
Yeah, absolutely. For, at least the purpose and the storyline of Seed the Change is www.seedthechange.live. Honeycomb Hydro LLC is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is, or X, if you guys use that or don't, is Honeycomb Empire. If you don't use X, well, we do have specific events there that aren't on. I mean, they're not here. And streaming X from a desktop to, it's boring. These are audio spaces. X has them, LinkedIn has them, and then so do these metaverse platforms that we'll introduce you to. It's just theirs are a little different. You're an avatar running around. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're a dinosaur. Go watch the movie Ready Player One, and that is here now. That's here now at a level that people. If you haven't seen Ready Player One, that is all here right now. The whole story.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
The good versus evil, and with people, the good will overcome, just like in that movie. So, be it it's a desensitization tool, be it was a leak of some top secret, and now it's a blueprint of how and what's really going on. That movie, regardless if you can believe it or not, is here now. If you're born in the 80s like me, went through the 90s in any way, shape, or form and was a gamer, we can all now, without being a coder, build the Nintendo games, build the games we came up upon. And a lot of us spend a lot of time medicating and having a blast with our friends, right? We can build that now without being a coder. That's here now. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's unbelievable what is here. So I'm just excited to be able to share that and then be able to promote it through platforms like this. Because with the metaverse side, we're also, and that's where we'll get with as we go down the line is these other events. Our media partner is Metaverse Radio. So you can go, hey, Siri, hey, whatever AI assistant you're using. Most are already using it and not looking at Alexa as being this AI co-pilot assistant. Right. But you could say, hey, play Metaverse Radio, and it plays it. And they've just partnered with like Winamp, which is another 83 million monthly listeners. And so it's this type of expansion and collaboration within that the outreach is unbelievable. And we get to meet people where they're at and bring them all into one purpose and voice. So
I love it. I love it. I love what you're saying. I am just so fortunate to be a small part of this for what you're doing. It's amazing what you're doing, Michael. And
appreciate it. It takes an army. That's why we're building the Green Farming. And and everyone listening, replay here now. You can be grower. The seeds are free. There's a registration fee to manage all this stuff because there is a lot of behind the scene and back end and front end work. But we empower the organizations within and the growers themselves and the change of legislation and really let people know there is many things you can do and you can have a hell of a time doing it. So
that's right. And we want to see people out there, challenging and leveling themselves up as growers. And, and I like the way that you framed that as, look at this as a competition against yourself and really work on, improving, the quality of your grow. And if, what kind of seeds are being donated for this event?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got Autoflower. The Autoflower division is, I believe she's still in here. Yep, Nancy Wallace. So Nancy's own. I mean, if we're going to do Autoflower and share that we might as well get one of the best Autoflower breeders in the world, in my opinion. So we get to leverage her journey, leverage her voice. Right.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. And people get to grow some amazing autoflowers. There's 2 autoflower divisions, and we've tried to align it with this whole event set on Mother Earth is communicating with us. Nature is telling us something. You can see it everywhere by it destroying itself. It's trying to kill us because we are a parasite.
Yes, we are.
The average person doesn't give a shit. Doesn't have like as simple as having. How many in here? Let's see, just how many in the chat has a compost pile, right? I don't know. Now it's levels. Oh, I don't have one. I feel bad. I don't have one. It's not about that. Even if you don't put it that you don't have one, we know you don't have one. Or maybe you didn't want to type. Or right now, the ones that they heard that say they have one. So right, but it's not about any of that. It's about the true nature, the true purpose of it. Why a compost pile? How can that make a difference? If everyone in here, listeners, right, had a compost pile, the difference would be significant. Because we
that
are
takes that much
power.
trash out of the landfills and returns it to good usable soil.
Yeah,
and then it creates the family's already here. We're already a grow fam, but it's let's what is permaculture? What's regenerative ag? How can we leverage blockchain, an immutable ledger, to navigate and automate and authenticate all of these transactions? Billions of dollars, who knows where it comes from, what's this, that, or the other, into political lobbying that has restricted our family. The tree family's been restricted. How far do we want to go back? All the way to the Anunnaki? We have those subject matter experts, right? And that's the purpose in all of this and why it's a year long, why there's 3 grow-offs. So Nancy is the auto because others had opportunities, cards, things lie where they are. And those that reckon, because I'm talking a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. But like with Nancy, and she's just amazing. Her mind leads her down rabbit holes. She sees tech. Like a lot of people, they may not understand, but they see the power in it, how it can help a collective of others. And with that intent, you're able to really move fast. And you're ahead of most. Right? Just a lot of you guys just listening to this. If this made sense, you are ahead of the curve, just in understanding the utilization of the time we live. So, Nancy's, yes. We also have the photo division. I'll run through real quick. We got the photo division as well. That is Davis Farms. He is a hemp grower, at least for what most of his clients know him as. But he's an amazing geneticist, and he's dialed in on predominantly the same seed, being the same plant without GMO, and levels of manipulation that isn't natural, right? And being able to leverage seed because it's stronger than clone, it's stronger than tissue culture, it's just what it is. We've also got is Fisherman Mike's. He's out of Canada, which is with my High Times Munchie and Higher Nugs Genetics. It's a collaborative thing there in the Canadians, because this is for American.
You got a lot of friends in Canada.
Lots of friends in Canada.
Right, and then it's just with them, right time, understood the levels, and bid, right? Then I've got a few of my own genetics, honeycomb hydro genetics, that I've got a video. I'll share the link for YouTube in here, but honeycomb hydro YouTube, it's got all that good stuff going on. You can find out what that is. You can go find out what Hero Packs is. You can go find out a lot of information. It's edutainment level. I've got my AI hashtag not Snoop that reads everything for me because that's just more fun. The cultivars now that I've created aren't just logos on a bag. They're characters in video games on multiple metaverse platforms.
Oh, cool.
Right. Very that cool. Are now NPCs that can educate because it's connected to Chat GP. Well, it's connected to a supercomputer that communicates with you just like your video game. And I'm not a coder, and I built this. So it's levels. Many can do it. The world is changing. It's replacing jobs. It's not taking jobs. It's allowing, and people, AI allows you to empower your purpose because it can manage the other monotony so you can do what you need with it, and you don't have to offset those costs for someone you normally had to pay to do it for you. It's not to take that artist's job or service. They too are implementing AI into what they already do to create a further system to. So it's just, the times are here. Don't, if you're afraid, let us know, because there's mental health groups that we're with. Like, all of the solutions are here. We use the tech to take that crazy web in which we've woven. Is it woven or woven?
Woven, I think.
Yeah, either way. But we can work together tangibly and interact, right? So,
right. Yeah, I would love to learn more about AI. I use Chat GPT a little bit, but I'm way behind the curves. You were born in the 80s, grew up with this stuff. I was born in the 60s. And, a lot of this, I love it. I would like to learn more. But, instead of when all the game consoles and stuff were coming out for the first time, the Nintendo and all, I was already working. I didn't get to hang out and play games. My games growing up was, shoving quarters into a pinball machine.
Now your avatar can literally be the ball. It can
Right. How crazy!
You could be doing a scavenger hunt inside the pinball game while the balls are attacking you and can hit you and make you start over. That's here now. Like, it's wild.
Right. I mean, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. I tell you what, I want to spin this
Grow Fam.
This Grow Fam.
It's for a $10 Grow Fam gift card for anybody that wants to know. Maybe.
Well, no, because I keep doing that. Oh, yeah, my head's not here.
He's been sick for 3 days and hasn't eaten and hasn't slept, so bear with him.
Can't remember how.
Grow Fam for life.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Well, that wasn't what I thought you were putting up, but that's what you put up. Oh.
I'm having all kinds of issues. There we go. All right.
Did it pick up the old ones?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to hit draw. There we go.
You got this?
No, not in the least bit. Not in the least bit.
He's had a rough couple days.
Nothing like homegrown.
Nothing like homegrown. Are you still here?
I'll second that. I'm going to roll some homegrown up right now.
If you guys don't know who Nothing Like Homegrown is, Nothing Like Homegrown is a company out of Missouri, and they do tie-dye t-shirts, and they also grow meds for patients and help provide FICO to all kinds of medical patients in their area. So
yeah, Nothing Like Homegrown does a lot of great stuff.
A lot of great stuff. So if you guys don't know them, go over and give them a like, a share, a follow. Check them out. They do amazing things in the community. They have their own show on Thursday mornings. And I didn't catch it this morning, or I did catch it on Thursday morning, but I probably just forgot because things have been crazy around here. But make sure you guys go check them out because they are awesome. And their STARS program goes to buy syringes and stuff to do FICO for their patients. So
now, what you need to do, you need to get a hold of
me. Just send me.
Okay.
Just send me your. Well, it's a gift card, so I will forward your name to who needs to have it.
Yeah, but what we need is your email. If you
Yes.
could send your email to us, and that way we can get that out to you.
Absolutely.
So, no, man, I really appreciate it. They've got some of the coolest shirts.
They make some of the neatest tie-dyes.
Yeah.
And every time I want to go buy one, they always get closed up before I get one at every event we've been at.
We'll make that a priority this year.
But yeah, they're amazing. So like I said, make sure you guys check them out.
All right, let me try to slide back here and.
So I know this is the Grow Fam, right? how many growers or how many people we got live. I like setting goals and doing things. I like giving
Live
stuff
right
away.
now, I believe we have 50.
We got 76 that I'm showing,
76.
and probably more than that.
With the StreamYard because the multiple. Perfect. Let's say what? Get 100 people in here and give away two shipping, registration, all that good jazz. The seed's already free for Seed the Change, but growers, if they're here, and you know, I mean, we got to let it's got all interaction engagement, so it's contingent upon the comments, right?
Right.
Does do the watchers want something like that? And are we
Oh,
able to do that here, right?
I think they would love something like
Michael,
that.
are you on a computer?
I am.
Well, on the right-hand side of the StreamYard thing, there's a button that says
Comments?
comments. And if you click on that, you'll be able to see the comments.
Oh, I'm watching all those.
Oh, okay.
Right
Oh
on.
yeah, I'm stuck there. Yeah, I have that open constantly.
Okay. Well, it should show you on the screen too. It should show you on the
I was beta testing StreamYard when you couldn't connect to. There's certain platforms like like X you can't communicate back into, but we can stream out to. So there's even platform but that communication box is the most damn important thing of all of this.
Yeah.
Viewers might not know that.
Well,
you're the most important of all of this.
We stream to Rumble too, and to see the Rumble chat, which we don't get a lot of chat in Rumble. To see the Rumble chat, you have to open a separate box.
Oh yeah. Well, Master Roachee, it looks like people saying they want that. So
yes,
let's start imprinting it. Can you make the hashtag deschedule, not reschedule?
Right, that's a long one.
Hey, it's worth it. It's important. I know. I love it. Like it's make it worth it.
Yeah, I've been telling everybody.
That's one of the biggest things we preach is deschedule, not reschedule, because rescheduling is just going to screw everybody up.
Screw everybody up. If they want to, growers who said you love growing, they could make it with Schedule 3 come through. You got to be a pharmacist to grow.
Oh, yeah.
So let's address what you want to hear. What's going on? We got the legislation writers. We've got the political party that's for the plant, came from it, and yeah, we're here for just that. So
I'm going to type in your comments at followers and at highlight.
Boy, that's a big one.
I know. That's what she hoped she said.
There we go. There we go. All right, you stoners.
We gotta get 100, right? We'll get 100. We'll give away 2 of them.
All right.
Let's invite the people. Let's tag your favorite grow me. I mean, it could just be a viewer, right? And understanding deschedule, not reschedule, is more important than all of this. So, oh shit, Nancy put some fire heat down there. Look at that. She put at followers. She just tagged all her followers. Look at that.
Wow, Nancy, thank you.
Damn.
Thank you,
I didn't even know you could do that now. See?
You can, and you can hit app highlight, and it'll highlight your comment and tell people that you mentioned them in a comment.
Yeah, I'm not that savvy yet. I don't think I've at everybody ever. So
it's got me logged in.
Okay, Amanda, you forgot the last E there.
Oh, now he's got to check everybody's stuff.
Yeah, because you see the E is down in the middle because this is rather large. But yeah, we get 100 people in here, and this is quite a value. This really is. I'll tell you what.
Why don't you put that back the way you had it?
Well, and then, like I said, we started in the beginning, and if you guys jumping in here listening, this is for some seeds, and the registration fee covered, and it is for one of the 3 grow offs. So you get to choose: do you want to grow autos in the first auto division or in the second auto division? Because it can time with what you have going on in your own tent or outside. Do you want to go inside or do you want to grow outside? You can choose. Do you want to grow a photo period indoor, outdoor.
Yeah.
You can choose that, right?
You put a hashtag.
No, not
He
do not
changed
read.
it.
It's deschedule.
Yeah, I'm
It
making it
doesn't fit.
easier
It
because
doesn't fit.
we had a lot of people that were losing the E.
Okay,
and
let's
we're
do
gonna
let's just do seed the change. Or that's easy
You can
enough.
change it. Change it again.
all right, one more time.
Last time.
One
All
more
right,
time.
we're gonna make.
We're just a bunch of
We're gonna make
stoners,
you-
right? That's all the
That's
outside
right.
thinks of us. We're
Everyone's
just a
like,
bunch of
"They made me
stoners.
type all that shit."
Hey, we're gonna have you real good at this by the end of it, right?
Damn
Bear
it.
with us for the technical difficulties.
There we go. Hey, you know, like the fifth
Well
time,
done.
the
Seed
fifth
the
time's the
change.
charm. There we
That's
go.
fine. That's all right. Seed of Change. They're good at. That's another organization. We haven't quite
Yeah,
locked
you
them
need
in.
to
It's
change
Seed
that.
the Change
It's
is the
Seed
event,
the
but
See the change.
Seed the
Seed
Change.
yes, do Seed the Change so we don't have
Because
any.
Yeah,
'cause
that
if
way
you
there's
guys
no
know,
copyright.
for like events
Seed
and certain
the Change.
things,
Okay,
you can
everybody
search by
talking, I can't
hashtag.
understand anybody.
Did you know that, Master Roachee? You could go
I
to a
couldn't-
platform and search by hashtag or Google and actually search the hashtag. So any of you guys doing events and certain things, if digitally especially, if you just put a hashtag and make a new hashtag for it, you can search that and be able to find what all happened where. So a little
There.
boom, perfect.
Now everyone's got to change it again.
Oh no!
Hey,
I did it again.
all right. I'll light this for all of our pain.
It went up there and then it disappeared.
Well, I haven't eaten for 3 days.
It's not really a stoner moment because he hasn't smoked anything in 3 days.
No.
I haven't smoked in 3 days. I haven't slept in 3 days.
So-
and I haven't eaten in 3 days. so
So it's kind of a lack there of everything moment.
did I do it again?
Yes. What are you clicking?
I'm-
Oh, it's it's all right.
well, we're out of time anyway.
Just you got to do it.
Boom.
There. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if we got it. Starts
There.
collecting.
You got it this
Oh,
time. Look at that.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Woo! Celebrate.
That was a heavy
Is there-
lift. I'm
Is
telling
there
you.
a specific reason you haven't smoked? Did I miss
He's
that
been
part?
sick. He's been sick.
I just haven't felt like it. I mean, what happened was I'm diabetic, and they gave me this Trulicity, and I was on the Ozempics, but my insurance changed. Anyway, they put me on, and I tried it once, and I didn't tolerate it very well. But I thought, well, since it's being sent to me, I'm going to try it again. And I took this, and
He took this on
Friday evening,
Yeah.
and it's an injection. And
Mm.
about 3 hours after I took that injection, I haven't been able to hold anything down. I haven't been able to sleep because I can't get comfortable. So today I'm feeling better than I have, and hopefully by tomorrow I will be back. I'll be getting back.
But he
normal.
won't ever take that medicine again.
Yeah, I will never take this again.
Now, with you
Ever.
being the organic man that you are, I just got turned on to sea moss. Have you ever or know much about sea moss? And it's
For
like
diabetes.
What is it?
CMOS.
sea moss.
Sea moss. I don't think I am. I will check that out.
Sweet. I'll share that with you on the back end here because it's got like
Yeah,
92
please do.
essential vitamins, and I already feel different day 2 of like a significant, and I wasn't necessarily feeling bad, right? And yeah, just nano. The medicine takes care of a lot, but it's an organic. Yeah, it's an interesting product, and I think you'll like it.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't worked. I mean, much with that, and I'm very interested. I'm surprised I'm not familiar with it,
Well,
honestly.
He's on a daily insulin shot as well. So that Ozempic is on top of his daily insulin
Got
shot.
it.
So that's why it's making him so sick and so out of sorts because And, he's not taking anything in for 3 days, but he hasn't taken his insulin either. So,
well, cool. We'll check
but
that
we'll
out.
have to do some research into that, definitely.
So, Michael,
I'll
what
just get
does
some
this?
products into you. That's all, and then we'll get a Master Roachee because they're white label level and all that good too. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. Tell us when they win this, the lucky winner. Now, what does this include?
This includes you having to fill out a form and do a little bit more work to let me know.
Well, they just did 5 hashtags. So
I know, right? You get to pick what seeds you want to grow, and more so seeds you want to receive. We've got, like I said, autoflower that can be grown in 2 different divisions.
How many people do we have watching?
Or you got a photo flower, or and then it's set to align with your schedule. But you won't have. There's a registration fee for anyone else that wants to grow. It's free. The seeds are free as well. There's a $30 registration, shipping, and handling fee that is to the United States or Canada. So same price, doesn't matter where you're at for that, and all of that is covered as well. And you get to be part of a cultivation challenge that is really going to help individuals understand how powerful this plan is and how powerful
So we
each and
need,
every
like,
one of us are.
18 more people in here.
We need 22 more people.
22? I thought you said we had
Yeah,
80.
Well, it balances.
It's all right. Not everybody's growers, so not everybody's going to enter. I think we hit 42. That's always a good number for me. It leads right into 420.
42 is the number of life.
That is the answer.
That is
To,
the answer.
yes. Life, the universe, and everything. 42.
The event digital grow off. If Perry Wood says, where's that again? It's a digital grow off. The events we have going that we're partnered with and engaging in, huge ones every month. The collective of who all we're working with, from Unity Earth, One World Earth, Sign Network, UEP, Fat Nug Magazine, Metaverse Radio, on and on and on and on and on and on, right? It's a very,
Right.
very, very large outreach and collective. So,
Yeah, this is going to be.
We could just go, hey, the 110 million voters, registered voters, there's 110 million that are yes to cannabis. We can say them and then some, because the ones that aren't registered, we're educating through music that just happens to be Reggie Noble and the purpose of the United Empowerment Party.
Right.
Let's see what happens, right? So you get to be a part of that and then empower through it, and maybe find a new superpower you didn't realize is your superpower, or maybe you did and you just didn't know the tech to enhance and make it to where you can do what you know you can do. Yeah, it's all about leveling up, right? And
Exactly.
And we're going to, at least, schedule 3, it can't happen. All right, with the growth fam levels of it can't happen. Do you need to know why? No. We can share some more things. Other people say we have to change this or do. Yes, international controlled substance act law. The individuals who changed that same document levels, because there's 3 of them technically, but from marijuana to cannabis for veterans to even be able to use the plant, they are already in house. Patient number 1, Wayne Justman, who wrote Prop 215 for California, they're in house. We're coming at a level of, it's not just pipe dreams, even though pipes and bongs are here. It's not on a lack of education, and so where activism is at the top of the list. It's over by my head here, right? It's in that aspect, because advocacy is great. We're at an activism aspect and an opportunity to really do something. So we are.
I think that we are going to spin this, and even though I'm not smoking tonight.
Here, I got it. Watch this. I got this. I got it. Hold on. Let me seed the change. And because we like to do exactly what we say, that should put 42. Boom. And then I'll give that away to a veteran. Because we also have $24,000 in seeds we're giving away to veterans. 24 vets will be getting, or 100 vets will be getting a $240 package. That's cannabis seeds, hemp seeds, and food. We've got some permaculture level. We've got some big things to help people take a hold of their own rights and freedom and provide for themselves, from
Jeremiah
sustainability
Spencer.
to all of it. Awesome.
Jer-
And then one more. Go ahead and
There
run
we
one
go.
more.
We got to see Jeremiah first.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got to say, got it.
Oh.
He says here,
He's got to
boom.
say, I'm here.
We did right there.
Jeremiah is
750.
here.
Jeremiah is usually always here.
Now,
So Jeremiah, I'll put here the winners. I'll put the email, Mary Jane at seedthechange.live. This is the email. Just let me know that you won here tonight. Now you're the first winner. Seed the change. And that's simple. But send Mary Jane an email and we'll get everything else squared away there.
right on, right on. And there we go, Jeremiah. That's what you need to know right there. Right
You're winner
there.
number one for tonight. My smoke. That means I got to turn this fan on here. So intermittent mute. Hey, I'm doing it right. It's a sealed area.
Oh, I can't see
Tell everybody to spark one up for the Prohibition state of Indiana. Show your solidarity with us.
Absolutely. Here in Illinois, I got a little bit more freedoms than you, but it's all just smoke and mirrors. So
yeah. In Illinois,
we'll shine
really,
the light on what it really means to invoke those rights and how to incentivize it, and really do make an impact of something you might know a little bit about, might not know anything about. We've got a whole year, so don't worry. If I was overwhelming, it won't be the last time.
All right on. So you want to give two away?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Let's hit it again. Goodbye, Jeremiah. And hello.
And hello.
Hello. Oh, Kathleen Hall Turner Anderson.
I know that name because she knew about CMOS. Because she wrote that in the chat. And hey, Ray Raymond, I'm just down here, Kankakee. So we're doing some big thing. Yeah, we're getting some stuff in here, all states, but Chicagoland will have a big event. It's just not being announced as of yet.
Right on. We love Chicago.
Well, Michael,
we love visiting Chicago.
Michael, I'm gonna send you an invite to
exactly.
Yeah.
Visiting Chicago. I'm an hour south of Chicago, and like what I'm wanting to work the event up in, it's not in Chicago, right? But it's like my hat here, the Queen Bee you'll see everywhere. That was designed by the original lead singer at Journey, who wrote Wheel in the Sky. And that didn't happen in Chicago. That was in places outside because it started there. But it's nice to visit Chicago.
Hey, I grew up there, so I gotcha. I feel ya.
All right, Kathleen is here. Kathleen, did you get the information, or do I need to put that back up again?
And if you've got too many comments, I can type it in. Oh, you got it already. You're fast. Look at you.
Yeah, I was able to scroll back up. Well, Michael, it has been absolutely wonderful having you on this evening. And we'll get you on another show, on our Thursday night show here in a few weeks, to pick up because we have a larger Canadian viewing audience on.
Yeah, we do.
On that show. So
absolutely.
We'll set it up and get you back here in about 2 weeks. Or so on a Thursday night, so you could tell our other audience all about what's going on.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I'm just writing down the names as well, so I've got those because we'll do follow up, make sure everything's covered on it. So good, awesome.
All right, well, I appreciate it. I love you, brother. We only have beautiful people on this show. And you are a beautiful person. You are doing so much for not only the cannabis community, but the world at large. And this is where we need to be going. And thank you for leading us in this direction.
Thank you for having me. And I look forward to any space with you. And the Tree family is very, very tight knit. So We empower
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. We go in one voice, and we can actually make a change and difference. So
Thank you, Ted and Wayne.
Yeah, there we go. I tell you what, we're gonna wrap this up. If you'll stay on, Michael.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll talk here after the show ends. So
100%.
all right.
We're going to say goodnight to everybody.
Yes, we are.
So everybody, thank you so much for being here. We're sorry we're in kind of disarray tonight and things are kind of wonky, but that's nothing unusual for us.
No. If it wasn't wonky, it just wouldn't be our show. So it keeps it real.
So keep it organic. Love each other. Give someone a hug. Smile at someone today, and be kind.
Mm-hmm.
And what you got to say?
What I always say: peace, love, and good vibes. Until Thursday, have a wonderful week. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next.